Hi, my name is Tony Neighbors, and I am the Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion at the Everett Housing Authority. I am thrilled to be able to join the agency at this really important time in our agency's history. As we continue to provide affordable housing to the most economically vulnerable members of our community, we're bringing a new focus to that work. We are now looking into focusing on undoing institutional racism as a means of improving our community. I am excited about this in particular because this gives us some new tools so we can fulfill our mission at an even higher level. I recognize that these are going to be some new conversations for some of us here in the agency, and I just want to invite you and welcome you into the dialogue. Please feel free to enter in with the posture of learning. We all have things to learn, and I hope that this will be something that will be energizing and inspiring to the work that you already do. We serve a community that is very diverse and features people of all sorts of different backgrounds and experiences, and we also are people of all different backgrounds and experiences. And so I'm excited to show us what some of the benefits of this diversity can be and what it means and why it is something that will make our agency even stronger in the future. This video is the first in a set of 3 where I will explain what diversity, equity, and inclusion are. We will start by covering diversity and why it is so important to our mission. According to the University of Washington's Diversity Resource Center, diversity refers to all the ways in which people differ, and it encompasses all the different characteristics that make one individual or group different from another. It is all-inclusive and recognizes everyone and every group as part of the diversity that should be valued. A broad definition includes race, ethnicity, gender, age, national origin, religion, disability, sexual orientation, socioeconomic status, education, marital status, language, and physical appearance, among other identity categories. Diversity is all about valuing the things that make us unique and recognizing and celebrating those things, and again, understanding that those things are going to make us stronger together. Now, diversity often has a context when you look into the news that I wouldn't exactly describe as inspiring. Often you'll see news stories of somebody saying something inappropriate and getting into trouble, making the news for all the wrong reasons, as it were. I don't think that's the best way to enter into a mission that involves undoing racism, and so I want to repaint the picture. I hope to reframe our understanding of what diversity is by sharing 5 what I consider to be exciting benefits of being a housing authority that is welcoming of people from backgrounds that might not be familiar to our own. Number 1, increased innovation and productivity. So have you ever had an experience where you're working on a project and maybe there was some puzzle or problem that you just couldn't figure out? Maybe you and the folks in the room with you just couldn't figure out what the best way to go about the problem was. But then what happens is maybe somebody from a totally different department walks by, sees the issue, and is able to figure it out right away. We are limited by our own cultural and experiential lenses and understandings of the world, as well as our ways of processing. And so when we have people in the room from different backgrounds and experiences and ways of thinking, it allows us to be more innovative and it helps us to be more efficient in our problem solving. Number 2, increased employee happiness and retention. Studies show that diverse teams, particularly when there is a focus on fostering a sense of belonging, are happier, more productive, and they want to stick around longer. They enjoy being a part of something that is larger than themselves and appreciate that what they bring to the table is valued. Number 3, a larger talent pool. Organizations that recognize the value of diverse backgrounds have a much larger talent pool to draw from because they're going to be looking at the entirety of available talent as opposed to a perspective that perpetuates a narrower view of the types of people that might be a fit for the organization. Number 4, increased trust from our residents and clients. Our residents are going to be more likely to believe that we do have their best interests in mind when they can see themselves reflected in our staff. When we have staff available that come from a place of shared experience and culture. Number 5, enhanced ability to serve our residents. It gives us the ability to apply culturally sensitive and culturally knowledgeable ways of service to our residents. We have that larger bank of cultural backgrounds and language skills available to our staff team. So I hope this has been a helpful perspective in considering why it is so beneficial to value, seek, and empower diversity. We have already been doing incredible work as an agency. The stats show it off, the awards show it off, and I know that I am in a great place being a part of Everett Housing Authority. So embracing a commitment to the values of diversity, equity, and inclusion will empower us to continue to grow in our ability to fulfill our goals of serving our community and undoing racism.